Hi, I'm Carrie Cole with Side by Side Educational Consulting, where we work side by side with educators to improve literacy outcomes for all kids. In this new video series, we've been looking at word chaining, and I did an introductory video to talk about what word chaining is. What I'd like to talk about in this video is how to begin to plan for different word chaining activities with your kids. And one of the first things I want you to consider is how you can plan for word chaining based on levels of difficulty, or scaffolding word chaining activities. So when we think about scaffolding, we're going to start with maybe an easier level, and then as kids master that, we'll move to the next level, and then as kids master that, we'll move to the next level. So let's talk about those different levels of word chaining, because that will help you to determine how you need to scaffold for kids. Here's a word chain that you'll see. We go from cat to hat to sat to mat to rat. In that word chain, we are focusing only on changing the beginning sound. That's the first level, or easiest level, most supportive level for kids, is to begin just with changing beginning sounds. Once kids are becoming more adept at that, you can move on to the next level of word chaining. In the next level of word chaining, we'll start to also focus not only on beginning sounds, but ending sounds. So that's where you could go from cat to hat to ham to Sam to sat. So you're jockeying back and forth between those beginning and ending sounds. Once kids become more adept at that, then you can move on to the next level for kids in that word chaining, which is to focus on not only beginning and ending sounds, but middle sounds as well. So this is where you could build a word chain that looks something like this. Hit to hot to got to dot to dog, and so on. You can see there we're working not only with beginning and ending sounds, but also changing out some of those medial sounds with each of the words that we build. The last level that you can take kids to in this is to not only work on beginning, medial, and ending sounds, but then start to throw in some consonant blends. So this might be where we go from sit to sat to slat to flat, back to slat, and then a three-letter blend at the beginning, which is splat. Really getting kids to build some bigger words and do some building and chaining with those consonant blends, which is a much more difficult skill. Those are examples of word chaining activities scaffolded by level. It's a great way to begin your planning, determining where your kids are in this and their level of difficulty, and then planning from there to meet their needs.